Oh, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, coach.
Good evening, Dito. Have you read the today's mojo?
Yeah, kind of.
Have you? Okay.
I
What do you
read
think?
some of it actually.
Okay. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, Mila. Yeah, the topic of the day is about something that changed our life. It can be a little bit personal, but okay. I think it's interesting enough topic. I think even more interesting than yesterday's topic because we can be a little bit more personal in this one. Oh yeah, but Mila, will you be able to join the discussion later on, or is it only your camera? Because of course, as usual, I will assign each of you maybe as a pair or maybe as a group, and I need to know if you can join the discussion or not, Mila. I think you cannot because you're still working, I believe. But yeah, just let me know, Mila. I see it then. Good luck with that, Mila. Good luck with that. Yeah, you can have a listen to this one, and yeah, if you have anything that you want to say, you can just type it on the chat. Hello there, Maria. Good evening.
Good evening, coach.
Good evening. Okay, we have EMI in here. Let you. Okay, it's 7 p.m. ready. So I believe we should just start our class. Maybe let me record this one. Good evening. So the topic of today is about something that changes our life. Maybe as usual, we'll start with an opening question. But for now, since we have I think more member of the class, I don't think that I can have all people speaking because if I reflect to our yesterday's meeting, even though we still managed to do our discussion, the time management was a little bit tight. Was a little bit tight. I mean, for one discussion, it took around 30 minutes, and for the yeah, for the person speaking, it might be interesting enough, but for the others waiting, that might be maybe in a way boring enough. So for this opening question, I will only have three of you to speak, or maybe two of you to speak. So the others can so we can have, let's say, we can be more effective in our time management. But still, don't worry. Later on, I'll give you the opportunity to speak with your partner in the group discussion, so you can still have your speaking share in this speaking class. Okay. Okay. The opening question for today is uh because yesterday we had yeah, some of you Faris, I believe. Faris and what else? Who else? Bila made a suggestion that they would like to invent, let's say, intelligent AI to help them in their own way. Maybe the question for today has something to do with AI, and the question is, if AI is perfect, if somehow the scientists or people in charge made AI perfect, do you think that perfect AI will change our life? Maybe just like Google changed our life or just like internet changed our life. Do you think when AI is basically finalized, do you think it will have an impact in our life? Do you think that it will change the way we live our life? That's the question out today. You can say no, you can say yes, but please give us the maybe the reason, or yeah, but technically why you think so. You can also see it from both perspective if you want to, but let us know which one are you inclined into. Is it the yes or is it the no? Okay, I'll give you for now. I'll give you 3 minutes to brainstorm because not many people will be speaking. 3 minutes. Think about your answers, and I'll see who among you that have the opportunity to speak. Okay, 3 minutes start from now. Okay, I think the 3 minutes is up. Are you ready with your answers? Can you give me a thumbs up if you're finished with your answers? Okay, Maria's finished. What about the others? Ima too. Dito too. Okay, got it. Okay, we don't have too many members for now, but so I think I can give each of you the opportunity to express your own opinion. Maybe let's start from Ima. What do you think, Ima? Do you think AI will change our life?
Yes, I think perfect AI will change our lives significantly because as people like become more dependent on AI, I think like it take like may people no longer like use AI just like a co-pilot. It can be like AI as a pilot. So I think AI can like control us beside like we control them. So yeah, I think but beside that like AI can like um can become like the main decision for like us, and yeah, I think that is my opinion.
Interesting, interesting. Mm, have you guys ever heard about the book? I think the title is Nexus. It's by Yuval Harari. Maybe you've heard of it. Yuval Harari is the writer of *Sapien*. His other book, his other famous book is *Sapien*. The name of it, I think that's famous enough. And his other book, the name is Nexus. And basically, what Ima said earlier is more or less the same with the discussion in that Nexus discussion. Basically, if AI is so perfect, uh, we will arrive at the point in which AI will basically become the decision maker. And because AI is so intelligent, AI can think in a way that is so complex beyond our human capability, we will no longer be able to understand why some decisions are made. It's quite scary, but that's open to discussion. Iman's opinion somehow reminds me with the idea in the Apple. It's a good thing too. Maybe you guys can have a look at it. Okay, thank you, Ima. Okay, next one. Can I have one from Dito? What do you think, Dito? Maybe you can respond to Ima's ideas about how somehow perfect AI could influence our decision making or even decision maker, and you can proceed
Oh,
with your own ideas. Yeah.
okay. All right, coach. I always think that if AI too perfect, we can become lazy, really, really lazy. I'd like to take another example from a movie, actually. If you watch Wall-E, the robot can think by their own, and yeah, but they still serve us human, and and the human become fat, and they just lay down on the some kind of flying couch. I don't know the names, but it's like couch, and yeah, the couch provide everything like a screen, and then yeah, and they can video call also, and yeah, anything, and the robot also bring them food and drinks, so yeah, they become lazy. And like Ima said, one of the robot is called auto, so it's like a steering wheel. The shape is a steering wheel, and he control the captain and the entire ship. And yeah, he's the villain of the movie, actually.
So it's also so
Okay.
it's not the good AI, it's the bad AI.
Yeah, he's the bad
The villain AI. Interesting.
guy. Yeah, okay.
Interesting. Okay. From what I get from your opinions, Dito, you think that AI will influence us in some aspect of life? Maybe, for example, in the way we drive. I think even for now, we already have, let's say, driverless vehicles. I think there are some of them are present in I think in America, but I'm not sure when it will happen in Indonesia. But we already have this kind of things, and somehow that remind me with so back then I was teaching some IELTS. Now too I do teach some IELTS. But there's one reading which basically talk about this driverless vehicles. And the opinion or the idea that I still remember from that text is that the reason why we have, let's say, many, like you could say, car accidents is because of, most of the time, I think 95% above is because of human errors. And we can eliminate that if we can automate how we how vehicles or like cars and other things are driven. And if we can somehow make maybe in a way AI, let's say, drive our cars, the AI could communicate with the other AI, so they can make sure that we no longer, or the possibility of having collision will be minimized. That's the idea. Interesting point, Dito. So in the way we drive driverless vehicles. Okay, good one. What do you think, Maria? Do you agree with that? Do you think AI maybe could help us in minimizing our car crash rate?
Um, Probably my answer is almost the same as any answers I've given before. I think it depends. Um, Personally, when I heard about this question, I think like there's no way because AI can just make the verdict. Meanwhile, we in the real life are the ones who are making the real decisions. But in the other side, it probably can change our life to probably the worst because as Ima and Vito said, we can become too dependent to the AI and it can probably sever our connection from other people, just like An example from this, I thinking about like two movies. The first one is Her, and the second one is Blade Runner 2049. So like the protagonist is like a lonely person with like a complicated life, and they like seem alienate from the other person and cannot make like connections with the other person. So they're lonely and they still need like social life, and they still need to connect with something or someone. So they buy some kind of AI, that chatbot, to talk to them. From the process of it, the AI seems like really understanding of them, really accommodate their feelings. But in the end, it's still a program. It does not have what human have. So it does not have like humanity in it, and it can just uh it cannot accommodate their their want for connections. So I
Okay,
think,
maybe social needs, social connection
yeah,
needs.
social needs. So I think the AI, how much perfect it is, it still cannot replace what human does, like social needs. Yeah.
Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I don't know why. Once again, that idea somehow reminds me of. I think the idea, if I'm not mistaken, is the one from Sapien. Now it's the previous one from Ima is from Nexus, and this one is from Sapien. Basically, the idea that I get from Maria is that even though AI can be so perfect, can fulfill our needs, it somehow cannot be human, and we as human yearns for connection with other humans. And it's actually one idea from the book, or maybe not one idea, but maybe one experiment. One experiment about this is not this experiment was not done to a human, but it actually was done to a monkey. Basically, the scientists want to see if let's say social connection, or even let's say mother child bonding, is it really necessary? Which one is more necessary? Is it the child mother bonding, like the social, or the, let's say, the community connection, or is it just the nourishment? Is it only for just some drink and some food? Which one is more necessary between those two? So the scientists basically put this dummy that has a nice textures in terms of body. Maybe the dummy was made by some kind of this fluffy materials. And but this dummy didn't really give anything. It's just there. It just feels nice. The texture is nice. And the other thing that the scientists give to this monkey, this small monkey, is basically just a piece of metal. But this piece of metal gives pretty much everything: the milk, the food, and everything. Surprisingly, when this small monkey, let's say, need affection, the small monkey will hug the dummy. Even though this dummy didn't do anything, it just has a nice texture. This the small monkey will cling to that, let's say, a fluffy dummy. But when this monkey, let's say, needs some, let's say, a food, of course it will refer back to the let's say, to this metal. So basically, the conclusion is, yeah, we cannot really erase our social connection needs. We need our other humans. And to some extent, I would agree that, yeah, even though AI can be so perfect, technically they are not human, and we need human, or we want humans as our peers for our social connection. Interesting point, yeah. Yeah, I think you guys can read that book too. It's a good point of a book, even though that book can be can be quite a controversy. Okay, those are basically the answers, the question of the day, and you guys have given me, let's say, good enough answers, and also we didn't take too much time to that should be good enough. Okay, the next one is, as as usual, I'll give you the vocabulary task as usual, but we don't have too many members here, so I think we can finish this up, you can say, maybe pretty quick. Okay, these are the questions. Mm, there you go. Wait. Yeah, just stick out to the ones with your name on it, and I'll give you maybe as usual. I'll give you 5 minutes to research about the words or maybe the phrase that you're assigned with, and let us know what is it that you have found. You can start now. Okay, I think it should be around 5 minutes already. Are you finished with your research? Give me a thumbs up if you have. Okay, Maria Imatu. I believe Lito. Okay, nice one. So the first one should be Maria. Let's start from you, Maria.
Okay, so the first word is get mentally active. So mentally active is okay. Mentally active is like uh something that we can use when discussing activities or practices that stimulate mental engagement or prevent boredom. An example, I don't find like keep my mentally active. Wait, keep mentally active. But I did find that I enjoy solving puzzles and reading books to keep my mind active during the weekends. Or um, another example is to stay emotionally active as you can keep learning. And the second one is keep up my progress. Keep up progress is it is used to express the idea of working hard to make continue progress toward a goal. An example is we must keep up progress if we want to make our deadline. I think that's it.
Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll add something to the first Maria. I think it's usually keep mental active. We usually have, what's the name of it? It's the objective pronoun. Like maybe keep us mental active, keep you mentally active, or keep me mentally active. So after the word keep, we usually have this you could say objective pronoun. Is it us, you, me? Because keep mental active on its own can sound get awkward. It's unusual. So but this will be, let's say, this will sound fine, or this will sound common if we add that objective pronoun. By reading many books, by solving many puzzles, technically I keep myself mentally active. I keep me mentally active by engaging in some kind of puzzle with my family. I try to keep my family mentally active. You just need to add object in there, and it sounds good already. And the other things, it's correct, right? Next one, thank you, Maria. Next one, Ima.
Okay, the first phrase, and also it's in idiom, if I'm not mistaken, it's stay in shape. So the origin of this word is from the word shape, meaning someone's physical condition or fitness. The phrase has been used for many years to describe maintaining good physical health. So the meaning of stay in shape is to remain healthy and physically fit through regular exercise and a healthy lifestyle. So for example, I go to the gym 3 times a week to stay in shape, or eating healthy food and exercising regularly help me stay in shape. An interesting point of this phrase is like it doesn't mean becoming muscular, so it simply means maintaining good health or fitness. And for similar expression, we can use like keep fit or stay healthy. And the second one is transform my lifestyle. So the origin of this word is transform, comes from Latin transformer, meaning to change completely. And lifestyle refers to the way a person lives, including their habits and daily routine. So the meaning of transform my lifestyle is to make significant change to the way you live in order to improve your life or health. For example, after my health checkup, I decided to transform my lifestyle by exercising regularly and eating healthier food, or moving to a new city completely transform my lifestyle. An interesting point of this phrase is transform means like a major change, so not just like a small improvement. And you can transform your lifestyle by changing your diet, exercise habits, sleep schedule, or work-life balance. And for the related words, like we can use like change my lifestyle. It's like more general, and improve my lifestyle. It's like focuses on on making it better, and transform my lifestyle like emphasizes a complete or significant change. So yeah.
Okay, for the first one, well, the idea is in stay. So technically, you are already in shape. Maybe you are muscular already, or maybe you are maybe in and you're healthy enough already. And the idea of staying in shape, maybe you just want to stay in that shape. You don't want to get more muscular. You don't want to get skinnier. In that way, you should use the phrase to get in shape. I go to the gym so I can get in shape. So get in shape and stay in shape. The idea is different. And if you want to use stay in shape, make sure that you are in shape already. And for the transform, yeah, the idea is correct. Basically, something that could change the way you live. That's transform your lifestyle. Good one. Thank you, Iba. Next one, Dito.
Right, coach. I got two phrases. The first one is vary your diet. So it means regularly eat a wide selection of foods from different groups like fruits, vegetable, proteins, greens, and dairy. And rather than consuming the exact same meals every day. So so it so it's improve your health and break up the a boring meal routine. So yeah, you can change for example change rice with corn or potatoes. So basically it's carbs, but yeah, you can change. And for protein, if you always eat chicken, you can try fish maybe. And yeah, for the example, it is the nutritionist recommended that I vary my diet to improve my gut health. And for the second phrase is working long hours. So it means spending more time at work than the standard schedule. Yeah, work than the standard schedule. So it's like overtime, overtime work. I'm working like Mila now, maybe. And uh for the example is he's paid well, but he works long hours at the firm. I think that's all, coach.
Okay, thank you, dude. Thank you. Well, yeah, vary your diet. Basically, make a diet is basically what you eat, right? And if you want to vary your diet, maybe you have to eat something different. Maybe something different. Maybe in a way, maybe regularly. So you don't only eat one type of food. You eat different kind of food. Just like the example that Dito gave. Maybe at one point you eat some rice. The next one you will get some corn. Next one potatoes. Yeah, that's the idea of varying your diet. And fucking work long hours. A good example, just like what probably Mila experienced now. I think that's clear enough example though. Thank you, Dita. That's clear. And Mila here gave her own explanation on the chat about these two words. Give it a go. And alter. Give it a go. That means informal expression. That's a good one. Or when you have never done it before, or when you are unsure when you will succeed. It's often used to encourage someone to be brave and try without worrying too much about the result. Or basically give it a try. Maybe it's not give it a go, give it a try. Those are pretty much the same thing. So it's trying something new. That's the idea in give it a go. So yeah, probably one of you is afraid in speaking. I could probably say, well, that's okay. Just give it a go. Give it a go. Give it a try for speaking. For the alter, it's synonymous with the verb change. Change something is the same with alter something. Um, the the document was altered. It's the same with the idea. The document was changed. Alter, change. Those two verbs can be interchangeable. Okay, thank you, Mila. Okay, but yeah, we still have plenty enough times to for you guys to have your own discussion later on. So I will not rush you in finishing up your discussion just like yesterday. Okay, maybe let's as you may have read in the module, there's one grammar point in there about future continuous and future perfect. Maybe let's take maybe 5 to maybe 7 minutes to discuss about that, and then we'll have maybe another quiz to see if you guys have understood it. So this should be it. Okay, I think you can see it already. But let me start with this. So you get the idea. So when we heard the word, or when we take a look at the material of tenses, and we heard the word continuous, it's basically about the duration or the process of doing something. Or maybe if I put it you are, or maybe or anyone, or maybe the subject is in the middle of doing something. That's the idea of continuous. So probably I can say we are we are maybe we are studying now. Studying. This is present continuous tenses, which basically say that we are in the middle of studying. We are in the middle of the process of studying. That's the idea of continuous intent. Yeah, the present continuous. And now we have a future continuous. So if it's future continuous, the idea is the same, but we toss it to the future. We talk about basically we talk about the point what wait, let's say one point in time in the future when we are in the middle of doing something. And the structure is subject and it's will. And you also need to have to be, that is be, just normal be, and verbing. This is the structure. So for example, let's say maybe I want to refer to the time when we do our class tomorrow. I want to refer to, let's say, the process of teaching you guys tomorrow. Probably my friend asked me, can we like can we go to the cinema tomorrow at maybe at 8 p.m. probably? Can we do it? I could tell them that sorry, um, I will be teaching speaking 3 at that let's say at that particular time. Can we go to the cinema tomorrow at maybe not 8 p.m. probably 8 p.m. Can we go to the cinema tomorrow at 8 p.m.? Well, sorry, I will be teaching speaking 3 at that particular time. What I mean is at this 8 p.m. I will be in the middle of teaching speaking 3. I will be in the middle or in the process of doing this activity, teaching speaking 3 as a speaking 3 class. So it's in the future, but also in the process. Or maybe one of your friend asks you, can we go to the cinema tomorrow at 8 p.m.? Sorry, I'll be joining speaking 3 class at this time. So it's in the future. So what you talk, the point is in the future, and to be exact, the future when you are engaged in something in one activity, in the middle of activity. Okay, that may be a bit too much. Maybe any question that maybe I need to address first. Any question?
So the like future continuous is like more the things that we still progress in the future, right?
Yes.
Uh,
You are referring to the progress that happen in the future. I know that in the future, but you're referring to you're emphasizing on the progress of something in the future. I'm not sure if that makes sense. So I'll be teaching in speaking 3 class. That means at 8 p.m. I will be in the process of doing the teaching to speaking 3 class. Or maybe at 8 p.m. you plan to you plan to do some maybe you plan to do you plan to do to watch maybe some movies. You could say, well, sorry, I will be watching this new movie at this particular hour tomorrow. So you'll be in the middle of doing something in the future. Okay, is that clear enough? Maybe any more question from the others? Okay. Okay, I'll take that as a no. And the next one is future perfect. Simply, if we this future perfect, we refer it to we refer it. We talk about the activity that that's supposed to be finished before a particular time, and the structure is subject, have, the subject of not sorry, will, have, and verb three. If we have something perfect, if the tense is perfect, it will always have or have, in this case have, and also verb three. That's the idea of perfect. Now maybe for example, let's say maybe my friend asked me maybe can we start our discussion maybe at 8? Maybe I have some assignment and my partner can we start our discussion tomorrow at 8? I could say, well, actually, um, you can call me. Let's say you can call me at maybe at 9:30 p.m. because by that time I will finish my class. Okay, my let's say speaking three class. Okay, that's a bit too long. So so something that will finish, that's supposed to be finished before a particular time. So this speaking class should finish, should have finished before 9:30. So that's why I basically I s- I made an advice to my friend that, well, you can actually call me at 9:30 p.m. because by that time or before this time I will have finished my speaking three class. So it's in the future, but to be specific, you are referring to when or the point when one activity in the future is finished. In this case, my speaking class will finish before 9:30 p.m. And so if you make our comparison, in future continuous, you are referring to the process. You are in the middle of something in the future. You will be teaching. So I will be teaching. So I'll be in the middle of teaching. But for this one, I will have finished. Tomorrow at 9:30 p.m., I should have or I will have finished my speaking three class. Not in the middle of the speaking three, but when it is finished. Or when it is done. That's the idea of it. Okay, can be this can sound tricky, but okay, just take some time to read it and try to understand it, and ask me question if it's unclear. Any question? Okay. Okay, maybe you can take yeah. Sorry, Ma. What is that?
Can you explain the example from the module because I still get confused.
Got it. Got it. Okay, maybe you can take a screenshot of this first. Maybe you might need this for some kind of explanation, just simple explanation, because the explanation in some other places can be a bit tricky. Take a screenshot of this, and I'll see what's in the module. Okay, let's see what's in the module. I don't know. I cannot make the speaker though. Can I? I sure can. Okay, there you go. I can. In the module. Okay, maybe okay. This is a good representation. So basically, you are okay. This is talking about future continuous. So you are in here. You are talking now. You are in the now position, and you are referring to the time in the future when you are in the middle of something. In this case, the band is playing. For example, don't call me at 8. Don't call me at this particular time because of what? Because I will be, or the band will be in the process of playing. So I cannot have you call me. That's the idea. Yeah, this is what is simple enough. But for future perfect, think about it like this one. Okay, eaten. Okay, maybe we'll have eaten by 3. We'll have eaten by 3, so we can meet you after that. We will finish eating. That's basically the idea of this. We will have finished eating before 3, maybe 3 p.m. So before 3 p.m., we are done eating. That's simply the idea of this. Before 3 a.m., you can think of this by as a before. Before 3 a.m., we will be done eating. That's the idea. So we can meet you after that because we have done eating. And basically that's the idea of this. We are this whole duration is we are eating. This whole duration in this bracket we are eating, and we can meet after 3 because before 3 we are still eating, so we cannot meet you there. So I could say maybe let's say I'm here. We will have eaten or we will be finished eating before 3. So we can meet you after this point. That's the idea of it. And okay, maybe this one is the same idea. You just need to the wheel. You just need to change the wheel with the other model like might, could, have, or may. The idea is the same. You just change the model. This yeah, it's the term is model. Might, may, could, can. Those are models. Okay, what do you think? Do you get it? Maybe
Got it.
any other questions? Okay. Okay, let's see if that's the case. Let's see if you really get it. Let's do a quick test. Okay. Wait. Okay, that's the link. Okay, we have Maria, Dito, Imo, Mila joined too. Okay. Should I share the link to the ones in the group? But I guess no. I guess not. So probably they have their own thing. Okay, let's just start this. Okay, Dito and Maria is on the lead. What about the others? Ima, Mila? Okay, I think Maria is finished. Others, please hurry up. Catch up. Okay, Dito is on the lead. Ima and Mila, hurry up. Okay, Mila is catching up. Okay, Mila is catching up. Hurry up, Mila. Okay, some questions to go. Okay, that should be it. Think that should be it, right? I think I'll finish. Is there any of you that haven't finished yet? Okay, Mila is not finished yet, probably. Okay, are you finished, Mila? Should I? I think it should be automatically finished. Okay. Oh, probably let's just end this. And maybe for that, is there any question that we should address first? I think you guys are maybe this one, the number 10 for incorrects. Okay, we something everything we need before the shop closes. Okay, okay. Technically, do you still remember about the time before something before one time before one time something is finished. That's the idea of this. This is the exact time. Think about like the 8 p.m., the 3 p.m. This is the time. So before this time, something should have been done. Something should be finished. I believe the answer should be this one. We wouldn't have about everything we need before the shop closes. It's not referring to the time in the future, so it is B. Do you guys choose A? Number 10? Okay. Yeah, because time is not always in terms of like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. It can be in the form of this one. That may be just one. Okay, I think that should be it. But 80% accuracy, not too bad. I think I'll just end this. Okay, now Mila is the in the first place. Good one. Okay, now let's move on with our next discussion. So the topic's basically about this making changes. Interesting, You've done your own shares on this vocabularies. You guys have then have made your own effort in looking for some of the words or the meaning of some phrases of the words in here. Good one. And now let's do this activity. So basically, we have 2 questions in here. This can be personal, but don't worry. I think this will be interesting, Well, you don't have to share the more something that's too personal. Just maybe bring up something that's a bit more general about you, because I do know that discussion can be a bit personal, but you don't have to bring out something that's too personal. Okay, the first question is, what is the importance of making changes in life? This is the general question. In your opinion, do you think it's important for us to make any changes? And maybe what's the importance of it? Maybe you can take a screenshot of this, and because this will be one of the question. And the next question is, if you do think that changes are important for us, maybe you can give example from your own life. Maybe simply, do you have anything in your life that somehow the turning points are changes? Maybe at one point you change it to someone else. Maybe at one point your behavior, the way you think, the way you see things may change. Just give us one or two examples. Okay, so after this, I'll put you guys in okay. One group will be in breakout room, so one pair will be in breakout room, and each pair, you guys with your partner, discuss your answers about this first question, and then give example for the second question. Maybe you can take a screenshot of this, and so you can keep it. Okay, since we don't have an even number of students in here, so one of you will be with me in here. Yeah, Mila is not available for discussion. And okay, maybe before that, do you understand the instruction? Do you understand what question that you should discuss with your partner? Is it clear enough? Maybe you need to ask me questions. That's okay. Maybe any question first? Okay, no question. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'll put Ima and Maria in the breakout rooms, and Dita will stay here in the main rooms. Okay. Okay. Oh, by the way, in case you didn't get, you will not get my message later on. I'll give you 10 minutes to discuss with your partner, or maybe not 10 minutes. Maybe you should be back in, let's say, what, 8:10. You should be back in the main room. Okay. Just keep looking at your watch, and you should be back at 8:10. Okay, you can join now. Hello, Dito. What? Okay. Any idea for the first question? Probably. Do you think we as a person or as human, do you think that changes are important?
I think if we have some kind of maybe 1 or 2 bad habits, we have to make a change in our life. like for example, like me, maybe I used to have eat a lot, eat anything that I like, and 2020, I think I start to change my life, so I reduce the eating.
I
But
see.
yeah,
Interesting.
I mean, I still sometimes I still eat a lot, but not always. And I do work out too. And but for now, I'm just jogging for now. I'm
I see.
not
Interesting.
weightlifting anymore.
So, so in your opinion, as long as we have something negative about us, a negative
Yeah,
behavior, negative something, that means we need to change that.
yeah.
We need to seek the changes. Okay. Maybe the next interesting question is how, I mean, if you need to change, do that change need to come from yourself, or maybe does it come from let's say outside of you, maybe from your peers, maybe from your family, maybe from your environment? Which one do you think has better, has better success in making you want to change something? Is it your own awareness, or maybe is it the encouragement from the others? What do you think?
At first, it comes from the outside of me, from my family. But and then yeah, I think it also uh come from me too. Because I think yeah, it's a good habit, and then yeah, I do it again and again. So yeah, I think it's come from the outside first, and then yeah,
I
and
see.
then
Interesting.
for myself.
Yeah, I would agree with that. By the way, did you check? I think there's one class. Maybe I think previously I have recommended this book called Determined by Robert Sapolsky. Have you checked that, Dito? I think I made that recommendation back
Uh,
in a few classes ago. Have you checked that?
sorry, de- deter.
Determined, Determined by Robert Sapolsky. That's the idea. That's the title of the book. Yeah,
Oh,
because the idea of change, just like that, what you mentioned earlier, is more or less aligned with let's say with what was discussed in the book. So basically, the idea is about change, right? And the question is, who dictate that change? Is it us as a person, or maybe it's outside of us, the environment? And the idea in that book is um, it's like we cannot change ourselves, but we can change. That's the idea in the book. We cannot change ourselves, but we can change. The idea is you as your own in isolation, you cannot change you, but you can. But the others or the outside of you, things outside of you, maybe the environment, the politics, anything outside of you can change you. And for example, if I cannot um let's say I'm good enough in English, I cannot just change myself to not know English. That would be impossible. Or maybe let's say, um, maybe for now I care about the other humans. I care about humanity. I cannot just change myself into thinking I don't care about humanity. Maybe later on, maybe you heard the idea of brainwashing. That's
yeah,
the idea of brainwashing. Basically, the others, something outside, maybe in a way of force one individual to change something, either in the way they see things, in the way they experience things. Yeah, somehow the thing that you mentioned earlier remind me of the idea in the book. Interesting. Okay, that's yeah. So far, what I think is you think that is changes are important as long as it's something bad. And you also give me one example in which about is it about your dieting habit?
uh,
You did
yeah.
change your dieting habit. Okay. What
dieting
exactly?
habit.
I think that's related with the second question. What exactly that sparks you, that spark you, or maybe that motivated you into changing your diet? Is it maybe maybe it's advice from your family probably? Maybe it's just something else. What was it?
Uh, yeah, I just want to make my body more fit. I used to be fat back then. Uh,
Really?
yeah,
How fat?
uh, it's not really fat, but it's about
Maybe
80,
chubby?
80 something kilos.
80 something? 80 something close?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I forget. Yeah,
That's when you
yeah,
were in high school or
yeah.
in early
It's
years in college?
late high school, late senior
Hmm,
high, and
interesting.
then the COVID comes, and yeah,
What
uh,
happened when the COVID comes?
yeah, I just at home, college, online, and then I don't have any activity, so
Hmm.
I just do workouts and runnings.
Oh, that's why. Interesting.
Yeah,
So maybe in a way, it's the COVID pandemic that somehow spark your thinking.
maybe.
You use maybe
Yeah,
interesting.
maybe starts
I don't
my.
know how does that work because when it was the even when it was in COVID-19 pandemic, I think I didn't have things at the time. I was finishing up my thesis, so at that time I didn't focus so much on anything besides on my thesis. But it's a good thing that you did find something, let's say maybe something beneficial, something nice that you can let's say put your effort into. Interesting. What about your, let's say, so by changing the diet, is what really has changed after that? Maybe does it have some kind of effect to your thinking, probably the way you see things, probably, or does it only have effect on your, let's say, physical appearance or physical fitness?
Yeah,
Any other changes?
my physical appearance and my fitness also. I
Okay,
I became more. No. Sorry. I what is jangan sakit.
okay. It's
Uh,
let's say
rarely get sick. Sorry.
rarely get sick.
Yeah.
You're
I
not sick very often.
I used to sick for no sorry. I used to always get sick back when I elementary school and junior high, and yeah, and then from COVID until now, I really get sick.
Hmm,
Even I
interesting.
even I didn't get uh COVID, but my whole family get COVID.
Oh, okay.
You didn't get. Yeah, I think
Okay.
the changes maybe. I
Hmm.
don't know
What about
exactly.
to your confidence? So does it change your confidence? Maybe because you are a fitter now. Maybe in a way you look physically better in a way. Do,
Uh,
do, do you feel like you have a better confidence in comparison to when you are maybe a little bit chubbier? Do you think that you feel like you have more motivation? Sorry, you have more confidence?
I think back in high school, I was more quiet, and yeah, for now, yeah, I love to meet new peoples, and yeah, talk about anything, and yeah,
Okay. Do you
maybe,
think it has something to do with your does a change in your diet because you're fitter now?
uh,
Maybe you're skinnier. Do you think that maybe that change in your personality has something to do with with your maybe a change in diet?
I know. Maybe I
Maybe.
maybe I don't
Yeah, it's tough to still see the
don't
connection.
exactly know, but uh I think uh when uh I study in my college, I think it changed a lot of my it changing a lot of my
Hmm.
personality because
I see.
yeah, hospitality needs to, yeah, talk to
So
people,
you
connect with other people.
okay,
So
you need to be talkative. You need to be more
yeah,
sociable. I think that's the
yeah.
idea.
But
Okay, so hmm?
I think yeah the workout and runnings is just change my appearance, my fitness, but not my personality.
I see. So you let's say you attributed that change in your personality because of your college major. Is that it?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Got it.
So
Got
I
it.
became more
Interesting.
talkative.
Hmm. I think more or less. I think for me personally, I was also a quiet student, but I get more confidence when I was in my college years too. Yeah, more or less the same data. Okay, we have Maria and Ima too in here. Can you please? Can you? Okay, I think we have still plenty of enough time. Can you share to us about what you discussed? Maybe from Ima, tell us what Maria tell us what Maria told you about her, let's say, her answers, and in vice versa, Maria told about Ima. Like maybe let's start from Ima.
Okay, so Kakak Maria said that change is important because life is like meant to be dynamic, not a static. So repeating the same routines all the time when one help us to grow or move forward. So he also shared that. Wait a second, I forgot. Yeah, she also said that entering this stage of life has been like a major turning point. So she have like become more social, improved academically, or grown as a person, and started like discovering their passion and future career goals. And she also think that people around us often notice our growth before we do, even like a small changes like trying a different hairstyle that Kakak Maria do, or exploring new interests and can help us like understand ourselves better. And although she explained that change can be uncomfortable or painful at first or confusing because she believed that it is like a worth try to do because it can us to like learn new things and yeah gain new experience and become like a better version of ourselves. Yeah,
Okay,
that is like a
an
Maria.
example, that Maria gave you about one thing that maybe one moment or one point in her life that I think that's the question that's the question number two. An example that
Oh,
Maria shared to you. Hmm?
that Maria said that. Oh, different way in it. For example, like in style that Kakamara do like cut hair regularly, like 2 months in 2 months. So because
Every two
Kakamara said they
months.
getting bored with the hairstyle and keep having interest with like a different hairstyle and yeah, Kakamara can like keep exploring many options to yeah to the different
Okay,
hairstyle and change the
so
hairstyle.
previously she didn't pay much attention to how she styled her hair. Would that be the implication? Okay, got it. Interesting. The changes in how we see ourselves in appearance. Okay, interesting. That's it. Thank you, Ima. What about you, Maria? What did Ima share to you, Maria?
Ima did say the same thing that she thinks, yeah, yes, the change is important because it leads her to many unique ways that also the changes that she experienced is teaching her and like to act in many different situations so she can act accordingly. And the second question is, did she have experienced turning points or changes in her life? Similarly to me, I think academics brings the best out of people despite the stress that we experience in academics, because she did tell me that the turning points in her life about changing is when she entering university, when she entering like a new environment, meeting new people, learning how to be responsibly with her life and learning to be independent. So she can grow as a person and she can grow like as a student and to be more active in academics.
Okay, so in a way to be much more independent. That's the word. Independent. I guess Ima and Maria did share the same perspective on the importance of change. I think from what I get, Ima and Maria did do agree that changes in life are in a way critical to our survival. We need to change constantly because life is not dynamic, and we need to adjust ourselves with what's coming to us. Interesting point. Okay, thank you, Maria. Dito, maybe you can share to us the thing that you told me about maybe your view on the importance of changes and maybe one example of a change that you experienced, Dito.
All right, coach. For the first question is, yeah, if you have a bad habits, you have to change. Like for example, if you have uh habits that, sorry, if you eat a lot and get fat, so yeah, it's a bad habit. So you need to change it. It's because it's bad for your health. And for example, like me in 2020, yeah, I was I was fat back then, like 80 something kilos, and then I start to work out, weightlifting and running, and yeah, so my physical appearance and my physical fitness is changing a lot. Yeah, I haven't told you that I become more disciplined because yeah, I have to wake up at around 4:30 or 5 a.m. and yeah, I start to run. So yeah, I become more disciplined also. I think that's all, coach.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly what Dito told me earlier. That maybe to be specific, from Dito perspective, it's about changes when you have something that's bad for you. It is in the way of thinking, maybe in terms of habit. If you have something negative, it's better for you to change that. And in Dito case, he's not very good in his, let's say, diet management. But in starting from college, I believe he tried to pay more attention in how he ate something. I think so far that's the idea. Okay, good. That's that's a wonderful answer, everyone. Thank you. Okay, and the next activity will be it's not really about discussion, but I'll still put you in group works on. Okay, maybe I'll show you this one first. So the task is you need to highlight the some tenses. So as you could see here, okay, this is the instruction. Maybe you can take a screenshot of this first, so you don't forget about the instruction. And after this, there will be some text: text one, text two, three, and four. But that's okay. Maybe I'll give you some time to maybe take a screenshot of this. Okay, next one. The second one. Okay, third one. Okay, last one, fourth one. Okay, and that's it. So what you need to do, as what's basically mentioned in the instruction, you need to look for these words. So will have and will have been. Will have and will have been. So whenever you see something that's maybe in a way that talk future action or events, what I need you to do is write the sentence that contain this, let's say these two structures. Maybe for example, let's say for example, in this paragraph one, I do see the world will have experienced something. So this is one of future tenses. Anything that has will, anything that has future tenses, just take note of the subject, verb, and the object after it. So maybe I did find in text paragraph one. Let's say paragraph one. I see the world will have experience significant techno technological advance. That's it. I found one. And if you see the other one, just take note of that too. Okay? I think that's simple enough. Take a look at the paragraph one, two, three, and just compile the whole thing. So basically, this will exercise your maybe in your reading skill, your scanning skill. You should see which sentence that has the future tenses. Okay, I think that should be clear enough. Just take a look at these four paragraphs. I think I think that should be enough. Yeah, just take note of the subject, the verb, will have experience, and the object after that, and that should be enough. Okay, good. Maybe for next one, I'll assign different person to the breakout room. Maybe the next one should let's see. I think Ima will stay in this main room. So Dita will be with Maria. And I think that should be it. Yep. Dita and Maria, can you move to your breakout rooms? I'll be with Ima for this discussion. Can you, Maria? Sit there.
Um, the breakout room is not appear. Oh, okay.
Really? Okay. Can you? Okay then. Okay, let's see. Ima, maybe I'll share the screen and you tell me, or maybe just directly tell me which one is the future tenses, the sentence with which have the future tenses.
Okay. So
Okay.
the first one, like the word will have experience, that future perfect, right? And
Yes.
then second one is scientists and engineers will have been working.
Okay.
It's
Maybe
future
I'll highlight with this one.
continuous.
Um. Can Okay. Good. It's cleared up. Yeah. So which one is the first one?
The word will have experience. Will
The word. Okay. Good. The word will have experience.
future
So
perfect.
this one, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Future
We have
perfect.
one. What about the next one?
Scientists and engineers will have been working. It's
Okay.
future continuous.
This one is future
Continue.
continuous. Excellent. Excellent. That's good. We'll have okay. To be exact, this is future perfect continuous. This is
Okay.
future,
Mm.
and this is perfect because we have and verb three and continuous. Future perfect continuous.
Okay.
Okay. Next one.
In technology will have revolutionized its future perfect.
Technology will have revolutionized. Okay, technology.
Oh,
Maybe this one. This
I
one, right?
miss I miss the one that like solar and wind power will have become all.
Okay. The
There
solar
is
and okay, this one will become
future
the primary source.
fut
Mhm.
that is future perfect.
Future will have become. Okay, nice one. Future perfect.
Future
Yes, you are
perfect.
correct. Good.
And then distribution system will have resulted in a drastic
Okay. This okay distribution system will have resulted in a drastic something.
future
Drastic
perfect.
reduction. Future perfect. That's good.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
maybe
all.
you can take screenshot of this so you can
Okay.
so you get the one that you have. I'll point out to.
Okay.
Okay. So maybe I need to I need to message the others so they know when to go back in here. Let's see. Okay, maybe while waiting for me, you can okay you can see the just take some time to read this while I'm typing the messages.
All right.
Okay, which one is the first one? Yeah.
It will have transformed urban
It will have
commuting.
transform. It will okay
It's
this
it will it's future perfect.
good.
And then city planners will have been designing its future perfect. It's
Future perfect con
continuous.
continuous.
Okay.
Planners been designing and constructing. Okay.
And then the electric vehicles will have been operating seamlessly.
Electric vehicles. This is vehicles, not vehicles.
Vehicles.
Vehicles, yeah, will have been
Okay.
operating seamlessly. Next one.
Commuter will have benefit from a
Benefited.
reliable
Benefited from a
benefited
reliable
from a
something.
reliable.
Okay.
Oh, interconnected
Okay.
system that will have significantly
Okay. Interconnected system pilots. Okay, with the
shorter
whole thing.
travel times.
This is the. Do you still remember about the relative clause? This is the relative clause. This is the
Uh,
relative pronoun that, who, which, when. This
oh
is
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yes, yes,
The
yes.
relative pronoun and the verb. This one is
Uh,
the verb.
uh,
Significantly shorten travel times. Yep. This one.
this new transportation
Mm-hmm.
infrastructure will have reshaped the way
The
people
way people navigate
navigate
and
and
experience
experience
cities.
cities.
Okay, good. Next one. Yeah, you can take screenshot of this.
And
Okay, let's see the next one.
mm, medical breakthroughs will have revolutionized healthcare.
Mm-hmm. Healthcare. Revolutionize healthcare. Good.
And then researchers and medical professionals will have been exploring
Mm-hmm. What tenses is
gene
this?
future perfect continuous.
Future perfect continuous. Nice one. and personal solution for use. Okay, next one.
By then, treatments for various diseases will have been tailored to an individual's
Okay.
genetic makeup.
Genetic makeup. Good.
Precision medicine will have played a significant
Role. Okay, that should be enough. Next one.
The healthcare landscape will have undergone a dramatic shift.
Will have
Yeah.
undergone dramatic shift. Good.
Yeah, I think that's all.
And that's all. Yep. Take a screenshot and finish.
Then
Okay. Last one. Which one is the first one?
countries will have been collaborating
Okay. 4 decades.
with a perfect
Economic
continue.
relations. Perfect. Okay. Future perfect continues. Nice one.
Policymakers and environmentalists will have been advocating
Will have been advocating the same tense for stronger regulations.
significant progress will have been made in reducing carbon emissions.
Will have been made. Okay. Significant changes reducing carbon emissions. Okay.
The
Yes, and last
conference
one.
will have provided a platform.
Hmm.
That's all.
Oh, okay. I think that should be it. Yeah, you can take screenshot of this. Okay, good.
Then
That should be it. Yeah, maybe you can start using that 10. That 10 is future perfect, future continuous, maybe future perfect continuous if you learn more about it, maybe in your speaking, because that will somehow make your speaking much more, maybe in writing too, much more colorful, much more flavorful.
Coach, can you explain like
Yep.
the example from the model?
About what?
Yeah, yang choose the correct verb forms to complete the sentences. The one
Let's see.
that
The correct form to complete the sentences. Okay.
yeah, I'm still get confused with that.
Okay. Wait. But I did tell the others to get back at X something, but okay, let's see. But okay. In the meantime, we can do that. Okay, so it's either future continuous or future perfect. The first one, don't call me at 5 a.m. I'll be sleeping or I'll have slept. Why do you think this person don't want another person to call at 5 a.m.? Because he is
Because
sleeping or
yes,
he
he is sleeping.
okay,
So
he is sleeping. So yeah, because he's in the middle of sleeping at 5 a.m. That's why
mm,
don't call me. Okay, simple
okay.
enough for this one. What about this number two?
No, I can do 2 p.m. I won't be finishing.
I can I won't be okay. I won't okay. It's I can do okay. It's I think it's I can do 2 p.m. I won't sorry, the idea is by then. Before one time. Before one specific time. Or maybe then just change that into 2 p.m. So the reason why he said no, I can do 2 p.m. because by 2 p.m.
Mm.
What do you think happened in 2 p.m.? Do you think that he's still doing something or it's not finished yet? Which one do you think? Maybe the others too. Maria and Dito can help between these two options. Which one is the better option?
I won't
Why do you
be
think this?
finishing.
I won't be
No.
finishing. From Dito, I won't be finishing. What about the others? What about you, Eva?
I won't be finishing.
I won't be finishing. Okay, the actual answer is, but I do see why you guys think it's be finishing. Okay, maybe for finishing or maybe for continuous. Think about the exact time, like this 5 p.m. This at exact one point in time. But for future perfect, it's not one exact time, but it's before one time. So the reason why you cannot call me if I cannot do at 2 p.m. because before 2 p.m. I'm not finished yet. I wouldn't be finished. I wouldn't have finished by 2 p.m. I can't do it. But I do see why you guys chose be finishing, because you guys might think that, well, he's in the middle of finishing the activity, so he cannot do 2 p.m. I do see it. Maybe as maybe as a rule to help you, when you need to use a future continuous, make sure that you have maybe exact point in time, like at 5 p.m., at 2 p.m., at noon, at night. If the point on time is exact, you can use the future continuous. But for a future perfect, it's something need to be finished before a specific time. By means before. Then means 2 p.m. So before 2 p.m., I'm not finished yet. I wouldn't have finished. That's the idea of it. And the same goes for the other numbers. But yeah, you can do your own practice at home, maybe Eva. It's the same idea. Okay. Okay. And yeah, I believe Tito and Mary have done their own, let's say, analysis on these paragraphs, and I trust you guys that you guys have your own let's say you have selected enough options, just like what Ima and I did. And I think to save up our time, so you can have more time for discussion, let's move on with the next activity. This will be the last discussion. So basically in here, there are some maybe the the PowerPoint said is challenging question, but it's subjective. Maybe for some of you it's not quite challenging questions. So there are some topics: personal growth, learning development, relationship, societal changes, infrastructure, and blah blah blah. Different topics, and in each topic, as you could see, there are two questions. Each topic there are two questions, and what I need you to do is with your partner. Okay, for example, let's say my partner is Ima. As the partner of Ima, I need to choose one topic. It's up to me. It's not up to Ima. One topic that I want to choose. Let's say I choose relationship, and then after that, I need to give these two questions to Ima, and Ima need to answer these two questions. The same goes for me as the partner of Ima. Maybe Ima chose the topic of learning and development. Of course, she need to give me these questions. And then I need to answer, or I need to give the answer for these questions. Just choose one topic and give your partner the questions in that topic. That should be simple enough, right? Okay. Okay, maybe I'll give you some time to take a screenshot of this, so you won't forget what are the question. This is the first one. Okay, should be finished. This is the second one. Second one. Okay. Third one.
Sorry, coach. I'm
Yeah.
having a little bit of like connections.
Oh,
Can you
sorry.
repeat from the first question?
Oh, the first one. Okay. This is the first one. The first topic. Okay. The second topic. Third one. Okay, it's fourth one. Fifth one. And last one. Okay, I think those are the questions.
Do we need to just choose
Okay.
one question or like more than one question?
One topic, just one topic, and give the questions from that topic. So one topic has two questions, right? So you need to give those two questions to your partner.
So just
You can choose
just one topic and
Yep.
one question.
No, one topic, but two
Oh.
questions in there.
Oh, okay.
Because in one topic they have two questions, right? You get it?
Do we have to
Okay, go
choose
ahead.
like one specific topic, or do we have to
Yes.
choose one question for per each topic?
Interesting. No. Okay. As very simple. Let's say your partner is Dito. So you need to choose one topic from those topic. There are some topics, right? And then let's say use the topic of the relationship. And in that topic, there are two questions. What you need to do is give those two questions to Dito. Basically, you have control of what topic you want to choose for Dito. The same goes for Dito. Dito has control of what topic Dito want to have for you, Maria. So basically, each person will need to answer two questions from one particular topic. That's the idea. Is that clear now?
That is clear. Thank you.
Okay. So for the next one, maybe I'll rearrange maybe the group arrangement. Now I believe maybe Dita will be with Ima, I believe, and Maria will stay in the middle. I'm not sure how to do that though. But maybe I'll close the all room first, and I'll make a new one. Let's see. Okay, this now you go. Yep. You have 50 minutes, so you should be Ima and Dito should be back at 9:55. Maybe 10 minutes, 10 minutes something. 9:55. 10 minutes? Not no, sorry, 9:50. Yeah, around 15 minutes. 9:55. Got it. You can start now. Ima. Okay, Maria. Let me have the topic. Any topic that you want me to choose for you? Any suggestion? I guess no.
I think the relationship one is the easiest one, and it's related to this topic. So I think
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, let's have that then. Two questions. Relationships. Okay, of course you have those question in your own screenshot, but I'll read the question so it's it's official. Okay, the question is, how long will you have been fostering meaningful connections before you notice a significant positive impact on your relationships? Or simply, how long do you need to be in certain relationship, friendship, or maybe other relationship until you realize that it's something meaningful? It's something that you wish to retain for longer, to have for longer. Any idea?
It's kind of ridiculous, but I just realized that my platonic relationship with my three friends and back in Jakarta is actually a meaningful one, and I just realized it in this one because I talk about it with my friend, and I talk about it with my friends, and like in probably such a long time, and in short, she explains to me that actually uh, the friends relationship is just like that, and um, I think I'm having a difficulty in understanding whether the person close to me uh in this case my friend, whether just stay by side, either just tolerating me or just like being a friend just because she wants to be there, and I have a hard time understanding it. So I just realized how meaningful it was after I've been not saying separating from her, like not really saying separating from her because I'm still in contact with her, but like in kind of long distance, not very long because she's in Jakarta and I'm in Bandung, and so I've been just realized how meaningful it was because she's been on my side and she's been supporting of me, and my other friends have been supporting on me, even if I'm not talking too much at that period. So yeah, even if we have been like friends for around 6 years, I'm just realizing that, and that's kind of ridiculous. I think that's
Okay,
it.
I see the point. I see the point of ridiculousness. So after 6 years, you didn't really see that it's that meaningful. You just realize, oh, it's I think meaningful after you are. I think the better phrasing is after you are away or after you are, let's say, being apart from your
Yeah.
friends.
I'm not
Okay, interesting,
I'm not
interesting point.
yeah. I'm not
Mhm.
saying that I don't thinking that we are I don't thinking that I'm just tolerating of her presence. I think how do I say it? I'm not just tolerating her, but I do think she is my friend, but I don't know if she thinks the same, but I think she thinks the same because she's been on my side for a long time.
Okay. So I don't really get your idea of tolerating. I mean, is it? I mean, yeah. Maybe can you explain more? What do you mean by tolerating? You tolerate her. She tolerates you. What's the idea?
Uh, what I mean by that is like I think by my relationship with my friends so far, I don't think they're really like me as me. Just they just like tolerating
Okay.
my presence just because I'm there. They're not really like accept my how do I say it? My hobbies or my interests, they're not really
Mm-hmm.
probably not interesting in not interested in that, and they just
Okay.
like okay, she's here like
Oh, got it. Got it.
yeah,
Got it. So even though you guys don't share similar interests, similar goals, but you guys do, let's say, in a way, stick together
yeah,
so that's why you think that in a way it's just a mere tolerating. Okay, I get it.
yeah.
I get it. Get it. And maybe probably what I would say is that probably I think you do realize it's meaningful, but not consciously. Maybe you do realize that it's something valuable, but you didn't think too much of it. But now, since that, I think just like you said that you are being far away, being apart, being away with your friends, you just realize that I think that's meaningful enough. Okay, that's actually not the answer that I can expect, because I expect maybe some kind of a time span, maybe a year of a relationship, a 2 year, 3 year, a few months. Okay, that's actually a unique answer. We get the sense of the meaningfulness of a relationship after we are being away with those of our, let's say, beloved persons. Interesting. Maybe anything else that you want to add about this idea, Mario?
I think that's it.
Okay, let's move on to the second question. By your next birthday, how much will your relationships have evolved if you invest time in nurturing them? Okay, maybe this has some connection with the previous discussion with I think with your friends. If in the next birthday, do you think if somehow starting from today, starting from now, if you invest more efforts, more energy, more time, do you think somehow that could elevate your relationship, maybe improve your relationship, maybe with your platonic friends?
Oh, okay. I honestly have no idea. Because because there's so many different factors, and there's so many like surprise in it. So I don't know about it. I'm sure about the person that I know, because I think they have like a better skills and like social skills. But I don't know about me, but I think I will keep trying anyway, because um even if I don't have like so many friends, maybe I don't know what to say it. Maybe even if I don't have so many friends, I keep cherishing them, and I keep
Hmm.
wanting to be like in contact with them, and know whether they are it's gonna really close, whether they are alive and well, and what they are doing, even if maybe in some long relationship with some friends, we can not chat in like 6 months, and we can just start again to chatting like usual. I think even if like I'm not sure whether I will be evolving in my skills in my relationship. I think I will keep trying anyway, because I think I found my ground, like good ground from my talks with my friends.
Okay. So from what I get is in a way, you do give some effort in maintaining the relationship, right?
Yeah,
That's what I get. Okay. And but still, you're not you cannot be you cannot be really certain how much improvement do you think that you can make with those efforts. Okay, I see. And okay, somehow that idea got me thinking. In yeah, I think I think that case is more or less experienced by other people, yeah, including me probably. They have some friends that once they're close at one time, but due to one or the other things, they're no longer that close. And I think that's a normal thing. But at the end of the day, I think what we should prioritize is, I believe, it's ourselves. If those person didn't have any interest in, maybe let's say, in renewing, or maybe pursuing better relationship with us, I think there should be a point in time that we need to let them go. I think
yeah,
that's somehow one thing that somehow life taught me.
yeah, I agree with that. Because in like many things I expect the worst, but also like optimist, because I like trying to build this trust with myself, like focusing on myself, and whether with the people or the friends, my friends still wants to say or not, they have to say in it, and they're their own person, and they can choose what they want to do. So it's kind of freeing, and I think so we don't hold a grudge between us, like that.
Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, because at one point it's not really our fault that the relationship didn't go so well. And yeah, just like what you said earlier, we don't really hold grudge because it's not really our fault. Yeah, maybe in a way it's their fault, but it's not really a part of our. It's out of our control how other people respond to us.
Yeah.
That's a nice
Yeah.
point. You want to explain more on that?
Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Okay, that's it. Okay, maybe let's talk something about this the speaking in general. Well, from what I read, from what I noticed, Mari, I think from what I noticed, I think you are a little bit better in your what was it? It's the hum management, filler management. I think it's minimized. It's not as much as in the first meeting. There are some hum in and there, and it's natural. I also do some hum here and there. but it's not as much as in the first meeting. I think the suggestion that I gave you earlier, maybe at that time, will be just be silent. I mean, when you think about something, just be silent. I think that somehow could give the impression that you have better fluency. Have you tried to make any? Have you made any efforts in trying to maybe in a way minimize that? Maybe efforts to make sure that to improve your fluency. Maybe you do some kind of training, some kind of practice, anything.
Honestly, outside of class, I don't do like many speaking. I just watch many English content, so I subconsciously learn from them, even if I don't like
Hmm.
really practice my speaking outside of the class.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that's the reason why sometimes you say that you use your feeling.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay. Thank you, Maria.
Thank you,
Okay,
coach.
what about you? Okay, what about you, Maria? Sorry, not Maria, Ima and Dito. Maybe we still have 5 minutes something left. I think you guys still have maybe some time to share with us what is it that you guys have discussed. But maybe keep it tight, keep it short enough because we don't have too much time. Maybe from Dito first. What did Ima told you, Dito, about the answers for the two questions? Just keep it simple.
Okay, well, I choose learning and development topic. So yeah, she needs for 2 years to make the new skill more feel more proficient and confident because yeah she also have to learn not just the theory just not just the theory but maybe the well what is it what is it called actually
The practice or
the
the
practice actually the
okay.
practice and yeah and also the um yeah she can also get frustrated so yeah she needs 2 years to learn a new skill and for the next question
Okay, I think that should be enough detail
let's
because we don't have too much time. But that's okay.
oh
I
okay
think
okay
it's enough. One question only. What about you, Ivan?
okay
Keep it
thank you.
simple.
So I asked to Cardito about like societal changes. So he pointed out that AI has already changes the way like people study, work, or communicate. So, for example, students use ChatGPT to support their learning, and professionals use AI to work more efficiently. For example, that because Kak Duito have been working in like airplane thingy, the pilots like rely on advanced computer system to operate airplanes. So yeah, he believed that technology will become even more advanced in the future and will continue like transforming many aspects like our daily life. So that is like the answer of Kadito
Interesting.
said.
Okay, in a way, it's more or less the same with with the question from our the first question in our first in this meeting, and I think that should be it. Thank you, Eva. And okay, that's the class of for today. We do learn some vocabularies and also the idea of future continuous, future perfect. Probably after class, I'll send you maybe one website that you could learn some more, maybe read more, or maybe a review about those two grammar structures. If you think that those two still can be a bit elusive or complicated, and you guys also give your best in exploring or expressing your ideas. But yeah, make sure try to maybe maybe try to improve more on your, let's say, impromptu skill. When you need to think about something, try to think, let's say, on the spot, because in real speaking, that's how it goes. Because yeah, I do know that sometimes when we do our speaking, I'll give some time to think, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. But maybe in real speaking, try to think on your feet, try to think on the spot. Because if you want to be good in speaking, that's what you need to be good at. Not only in the speaking, in saying things, but also in getting the right ideas or the relevant ideas in in not so long time, in a very quick pace. That's maybe this thing that you need to practice on. But overall, that's nice. Maybe before I wrap up this meeting, any question that you like to ask me first? Okay, I'll take that as a no question. That's it. Thank you so much for your coming. I'll see you again tomorrow with the new topic. Yeah, I hope that next meeting we have more members so we can have a much more colorful discussion. That's it. Thank you. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a nice evening, everyone.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you very much, Coach.
You're welcome.